B-Sides, and I'm hanging out at Bottlerock with Grace Bowers. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Yeah, thank you.
So you just played the Jam Cellar stage with your band. How did it feel? You have Stevie Nicks headlining tonight too.
Well, I'm from Northern California. I live like an hour away. Used to live an hour away, and I had never played a show in California before. So this is my first time like playing a show in my home state, and I had so many friends and family in the crowd. And obviously we're on like the main stage, so that it was amazing. It was awesome.
No, that's amazing. That's exciting. I didn't realize that this was the first time that you were playing in your own home state. Where did you grow up outside of like in the Bay Area?
I'm from Danville, which is a little town like 40 minutes from San Francisco, so not terribly far from here.
Yeah. So it's kind of like East Bay-ish, like on the other side of the hills, right? If I remember correctly. So, growing up there, you got so many inspiration with like the music scene that's out here. We have like Green Bay with like punk in Oakland, and we have hip hop and all this stuff. What kind of inspired your own musical like influences growing up here?
I love that question. I didn't play a live show. I moved to Nashville 3 years ago, and I've been playing for probably 8 years now. Hadn't played a show until I moved out to Nashville. Like, didn't even get into music that much until I moved to Nashville. So now, like, looking back, I'm like, damn, I missed out on so much good music that was going on in the Bay. But, like, now I find myself drawing a lot from bands like Funkadelic, and Sly and the Family Stone is my favorite. But obviously I have a huge blues influence, too, so we mesh them all together.
No, that's amazing. And I definitely heard that when you were playing with your band on stage today. You guys sounded like so amazing. And I enjoyed how much you each person kind of got to show their own talents for a little bit. The guy on the keyboards or the piano, and then the other guitarist that was there with you, the saxophonist. Yeah, I was like, I love when saxophones are on stage.
Yeah, I mean, that's like my main thing is that it's my band. It's under my name. I'm not the main person on stage, because everyone is so freaking talented. I want to make sure that everyone gets their time to shine. Everyone gets at least one solo. And the saxophone player, actually, I literally met him right before we walked on the stage.
Oh my God.
So, and he sounded great, by the way. It was so good. But yeah, that's really important to me, is like having it be a band rather than focusing on one person, because everyone's so talented, and the music isn't going to sound good if everyone's not, constantly making eye contact and looking at each other and feeling it out. So that is a really big part of it to me.
So I know you kind of got your start with playing music. I know you said you didn't start playing music until you were in Nashville, but prior to that, you kind of were playing the guitar on posting videos on the internet. What kind of inspired you to start doing that? What also kind of like drew you to playing the guitar?
I started playing guitar when I was 9 or 10 because I was on YouTube and saw Slash. I'm like, Mom, I want to do that. So I started then, and during COVID is when I started like posting videos on, I think I posted to YouTube first, and I was like so nervous to post myself playing that I didn't even show my face. So, then I was practicing all day long during COVID because there was nothing else to do. And I was also on Reddit a lot, like doom scrolling.
As one does during the pandemic,
Right? Yeah. So I put 2 and 2 together. I'm like, well, I'm practicing all day. Like, what if I just set up my phone and like live stream it? And I did. It was literally just me and my guitar, and I would have like 20,000 people tuning in at a time, and which is insane. And I kind of built up a following there, and then I started going to other platforms. But that's definitely how I got my start, just putting myself out there like that.
And look at you today. You just played your first hometown or state festival and show. That's amazing. And what can we look forward to from you and like in the future as far as music-wise? I know you guys kind of mentioned the album on stage, but tell us a little more about that.
Yeah, we have an album called Wine on Venus, which was the title of the last song we played. There's a fly right there, sorry. We're hoping to get a single out. It got delayed, but next month for sure, and then full album coming out second week of August, so we're excited.
Lots to look forward to this summer then. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We can't wait to hear more of your music and your album later this year.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.